It's time for the first sprint race of the IMSA season, as round 3 takes us to the streets of Long Beach, California. Long Beach will host the joint shortest race of the year at just 100 minutes, with only the GTP and GTD classes taking part to make up a 27-car field. The 2-mile 11-turn street course is difficult but not impossible to overtake on, with track position being key. Last year, Porsche took the win after a genius strategy play, not changing tyres on either car during the race. They were, however, the slowest GTP manufacturer, and as such don't arrive as favourites to go back-to-back. The number 7 Porsche of Dane Cameron and Felipe Nasr and the number 40 Acura of Louis Delatraz and Jordan Taylor arrive here tied at the top of the championship, with the Whelen Cadillac in third, 106 points behind. The Acura was the quickest car here last year, and the 10 crew of Philippe Albuquerque and Ricky Taylor will be looking to kickstart their title challenge after a difficult opening to the season. In the IMSA era, General Motors have 7 wins from 9 starts at Long Beach, and after being arguably the quickest car last time out at Sebring, they'll be aiming for their first win since Laguna Seca last year. And BMW should fancy their chances this weekend. They finished second here last season in one of their most competitive outings of 2023. We have one piece of driver news in GTP as Mike Rockenfeller joins Gian-Maria Bruni at Proton Competition. Rocky raced JDC Miller's Porsche 963 last year and moved to Ford in GTD Pro for this season, but with the GTD Pro class absent this weekend, he's stepping back up to the top class for a one-off. Bruni's regular co-driver, Neil Yarni, is absent on WEC duty. And for fans of Lamborghini, you'll have to wait until Watkins Glen in June to see the SC63 race again in North America, as the Italian marque is only doing the Endurance Cup, so isn't here this weekend. In GTD, we have a 17-car grid, including 2 one-off entries for this race. After almost a decade away, Flying Lizard Motorsports are back, with an Aston Martin for Andy Lee and Elias Sabo. Vassar Sullivan are expanding to 2 GTD entries, given GTD Pro's absence, with each car having one of their regular GTD Pro drivers and one of their regular GTD drivers. Jack Hawksworth and Frankie Montecalvo will share the number 12, Ben Barnicoat and Parker Thompson the 89. Separating Montecalvo and Thompson, who will share a car the rest of the year, effectively means one of their title challenges will end this weekend, but after a difficult start to the season, they are already over 300 points back. We've also got a car missing, as AWA have withdrawn their number 17 Corvette from the rest of the season, following back-to-back DNFs to start the year. At Heart of Racing, Zachary Robichon is absent on WEC duty, and being replaced by Spencer Pumpelly. And at Gradient Racing, Stephen McAleer is replacing Catherine Legg for the rest of the season alongside Sheena Monk. Winwood Racing arrive here having won the opening 2 races of the year and have a 180-point lead in the championship over Conquest Racing, who are 4th in points but the next highest team that are contesting the full season. The keys at Long Beach are track position and traffic management. The race should be a one-stop with a large pit window, so timing your pit stop well to avoid hitting large clumps of traffic will be key. The question in GTP is whether you change tyres for fresh rubber or stick with the same tyres so you don't lose time warming them up on your outlap. And as a street circuit, you can't rule out the possibility of a caution or 2. One of the big challenges is the compressed weekend format, with just 30 hours between the start of FP1 and the checkered flag. Free practice and qualifying take place on Friday, with the 100-minute race starting at 1:35 PM local time, that's 8:35 PM UTC, on Saturday the 20th of April 2024. The race will be shown on USA Network and Peacock in the US, whilst international viewers can tune in on YouTube and IMSA TV. Last year, 2 teams failed to start the race after accidents in practice, so keeping things clean all weekend will be key. And with reduced practice this weekend, it's important to roll off the truck with a decent baseline setup. Who do you think will win in Long Beach? Please let me know in the comments below. And whilst you're down there, why not press that like button and subscribe to the channel? It really helps me out.